It is good. It is good. Words that God said just before evening. Then it was evening, and now it is morning, the gift of a brand new day that only God could give to us. Only God, only God, only God, only God. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams Foster Hall Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner Hill Holt McCain Cash. This morning, this good morning, our brother Mark is sharing with us the story of John the Baptist beheaded. That is in chapter 6, verse 14, I think, through 29. John the Baptist beheaded. King Herod heard about this, for Jesus' name had become well known. Some were saying John the Baptist had been raised from the dead, and that is why miraculous powers are at work in him. Others said he is Elijah, and still others claimed he's a prophet, like one of the prophets of long ago. But when Herod heard this, he said, John, the man I beheaded, has been raised from the dead. For Herod himself had given orders to have John arrested, and he had him bound and put in prison. He did this because of Herodias, his brother Philip's wife, whom he had married. For John had been saying to Herod, it is not lawful for you to have your brother's wife. So Herodias nursed a grudge against John and wanted to kill him. But she was not able to because Herod feared John and protected him, knowing him to be a righteous and holy man. When Herod heard John, he was greatly puzzled, yet he liked to listen to him. Finally, the opportune time came. On his birthday, Herod gave a banquet for his high officials and military commanders and the leading men of Galilee. When the daughter of Herodias came in and danced, she pleased Herod and his dinner guest. The king said to the girl, ask me for anything you want, and I'll give it to you. And he promised her with an oath, whatever you ask, I will give you, up to half my kingdom. She went out and said to her mother, what shall I ask for? The head of John the Baptist, she answered. At once, the girl hurried in to the king with the request, I want you to give me right now the head of John the Baptist on a platter. The king was greatly distressed, but because of his oaths and his dinner guest, he did not want to refuse her. So he immediately sent an executioner with orders to bring John's head. The man went, beheaded John in the prison, and brought back his head on a platter. He presented it to the girl, and she gave it to her mother. On hearing of this, John's disciples came and took his body and laid it in a tomb. The beheading of John the Baptist. What can I say? But I guess what has reached out to me within these words and I go back and I look at it again, and it says, for Jesus' name had become well known. So what I'm being uh, motivated to keep embraced within the palms of my prayers all day long. Two words, well known, well known. And I don't know why those two words jumped out at me, but I will keep them embraced here within the palms of my prayers, very, very, very close to my constant companion who will lead me and guide me throughout this day and will mix and mingle all that I'm confronted with, all that I may be challenged with, whatever and whoever it is I am in the presence of. My constant companion will be here with me because some may think I am well known. I may be in the presence of some well knowns. Who knows what the day will present to me? But my constant companion is here with me as well as with you. So that, yes, just before evening, I will, you will, we will hear God say, it is good. It is good. And God always tells it like it is. Tell it like it is. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams, Foster Hall, Harvey Brown, Fontaine, Turner, Hill, Holt, McCain, Cash. Well known. Made it with God's. Tell it like it is. All embraced within the palms of my prayers. Yes, all day long. It is good.